What's going on, cruisers? It's your boy Mike here for another issue of Cruise Control. Thanks for riding with me. Today is a very exciting issue, but before I get into it, I do want to explain we got some new camera equipment, and for some reason when we shot the intro originally, the audio didn't transfer over. So here we are again in my driveway, reshooting the whole thing for you. I'm so excited for today's vehicle. This truck, a lot of people when they first see it, they're like, man, that's one beautiful 1987 Chevy S10. But guess what, folks? They're wrong. This thing is so rare. Anybody in the car hobby will know that these trucks are so far and few between that you barely get the chance to see them at a show. It's a 1987 GMC Sonoma, people. My good buddy Lee, who actually built this truck himself, it was his first build. The truck was painted in a barn, first time painting as well. Anything that you could think to be done to a vehicle or a truck, Lee's done it. He's way ahead of you. I'm so excited to show you this Pro Street truck that he's built. It took him about 4 years to do, but I'll get into all that here in the video. We're gonna take it for a little cruise as well, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you stick out to the end of the video. The thing sounds amazing on the road. But if you guys like what you're seeing here, make sure you go down, smash that like button. If you feel like sharing it with your car buddies, please do so. If you know of a car that you want to see featured, or if you happen to have a car that you want to see featured in an episode of Cruise Control, feel free to comment it below, or you can always email me at michael.wilson0054@gmail.com and I'll definitely get back to you. But yeah, let's get into the video here, cruisers. Enjoy.
Cruise, 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 cruise. Yeah, cruise.
So we're just gonna start right from the beginning. So a good buddy of mine built this truck. Basically everything you see done to this thing, done by him. So let's start with the body actually, because there's so much to talk about. This truck, all steel. Everything that I guess wouldn't be steel on it is the fiberglass wood. All right, so when my good buddy Lee actually started building this truck, it was back in 2012, and it took him a couple years to finish this thing, or at least to get it to where the point where he wanted to get it on the road. So 2016, July, I think 1st is when he actually finished the truck, and since then he's put, I believe he was telling me about 17,000 kilometers on the truck. He actually does drive the thing. One thing I do want to say, when you look at a truck like this, it's got the big blower sticking out, it's got the tub in the back, the big tires. He's got the roll bar, as you can see. It looks like he races this thing. He's actually never raced it. He just car shows and cruise nights with it. Let's take a peek at it, guys. We're gonna hop inside and check out the interior. I'm excited about this, so let's take a peek. First off, we gotta show you the 18-point cage in here. That just stands out first and foremost. Take a peek at that, cruisers. Alright, so cruisers, this might get a little funny, but we're gonna try to squeeze in here, so try not to laugh. Well, Lee wasn't joking. She is a tight fit, even from myself. So, first thing we're going to point out here is, obviously my mind's blown. If I didn't have the owner standing right with me, I probably wouldn't know how to turn this on or anything. So, let's take a peek at this interior. So there's a lot that I want to point out in this truck. I'm sorry, but there's so much with the exterior, so much with the interior, so much with the engine. There's just so much with this truck that we have to talk about, and it's with this interior. It is all custom. Everything about this interior has been hand fabricated by Lee. So let's take a peek. Obviously, starting here first with the gear shifters. My goodness, like where would an average individual even begin on something like this? All analog. We've got switches absolutely everywhere. Lights that are gonna light up the sky when you turn this thing on. Yeah, this thing is unbelievable what we've got. So under the hood, which we are gonna show you that in a little bit, basically it's a blown out 350. So what Lee's done is actually taken a 350, bored it, stroked it out to a 383, and it's pushing about 4.25 horse. So we're gonna take a peek at that actually in a little bit. It's really hot in this truck. As you can see, my head is sweating, and it's about 40 degrees outside right now, and we obviously picked the hottest day to film this. So I'm just lucky that the engine's not going right now, because if the engine was going, it'd probably be double the heat in here right now. So right now in here, I believe it's probably about 50 degrees with the humidity, so that's why I'm sweating. But we're gonna hop out, we're gonna take a look at the rest of this interior here, and show you guys a little bit more underneath the truck, show you the tires, show you underneath the hood, is what I'm sure you're all looking forward to. So let's roll. Here comes the fun part, trying to see if I can actually get out. All right, but if I'm able to hop out of here, we're doing well. Exposing this beautiful 350, but what he's done to this is actually bored it, stroked it out to a 383. What you're seeing is actually all done by Lee here. Custom exhaust and headers done on this, all done by him. They tout this to be the beast, the Hot Wheels beast. As you can see, he's got no wheel wells in here. Everything's been removed, lightened up. All new wiring throughout this as well. He's done all the wiring. Actually, cruisers, come with me, come with me. I gotta show you back here. You're gonna be blown away by this. Look it. Now what you're looking at is part of the 18-point cage that is in this truck. He's got the fuel cell in the back, and obviously you can see part of his custom exhaust that he's got. Look at the tire. Look at the tires. Excuse me there. How much do you think this rubber costs? Too much. Even down to the custom hand fabricated gas and brake pedals. Wild. Another thing that I want to note, all the door skins, everything on this, absolutely everything in this truck is different from the way the factory did it. He's got the LED lights installed in here. One thing driving this truck at night does is light the road up. That's going to sum up another issue of Cruise Control. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did. This was a blast with this truck, man. There's just so much that Lee's done to it. I could pretty much spend all day walking around and showing you different things on this truck. Just the little details that he's put into it would just blow your mind. So one thing I do want to make note though, I originally said this was an 87 Chevy S10. I gotcha. It's actually an 87 GMC Sonoma. Enjoy.
Cruise, 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 cruise.